Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Caitlin and I do beauty videos on Thursdays and cleaning type videos on Fridays. I'm also, how far along am I? 23 weeks pregnant. So I'm adding pregnancy videos in here and there on Fridays too. So if you're interested, then I hope you stick around. So today is Beauty Thursday. I should like give this like a cool name, like Beauty Thursday, I don't know. But today I'm going to talk about a few of my favorite products that I've really been loving. I don't typically do monthly favorites just because I can't commit to that. So I'm just going to call this a few of my favorite things or a few of the things I love. So I have some makeup and some skincare today. So we'll start with the makeup because I just did 2 skincare videos back to back. So I'm sure you guys, if you guys watch those, you're probably like, oh my gosh, more skincare. It's the same skincare type stuff. I'm just going to mention it in this favorites video. So I'll start with the makeup first. So kind of switch it up a little. So we're going to start with face products. Alright, so these face products that I've been loving, these are the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotions, and I have the colors, where are you, color names? I have 901 Fair Glow and then 902 Light Glow. So I've been mixing these two actually. I'll give you a little swatches of them. But I've been mixing the two together with the L'Oreal True Match foundation. And it works out pretty good. I'm wearing it on my face today. And I like them. They're not super, I have like normal combo skin. I'm breaking out like crazy right now. I have like a ton of like giant breakouts right here. And I have like a super huge one right here. Like I've never had a breakout there before, but yeah, it doesn't make my face feel even more greasier because it's a lotion, so it's like a lotion type product, and I don't notice my face feeling greasier with it. I usually typically avoid my nose area if I'm just using this by itself, just because the pores there are kind of large and I have like blackheads and all that kind of stuff. So here are some swatches, and this is the light one. I also use this light one for my highlighter, and this is the dark one. Hopefully these swatches are, I'm not the best at swatching, but hopefully you guys kind of get the idea here. And then I usually just, when you mix them together like this, you usually just get like a nice, I don't know, it's like my skin tone basically when I mix the two, but glowy. I just get a nice like beigey champagne type thing. So I just mix them with my foundation, and today put it all over my face, and I really like it. I like how it turned out. It looks good. I've done it before in a video, and I just like it. They're just good. They're pretty like good staple type things if you want to add glow to your makeup or your skin or whatnot. And I don't notice a fragrance with them, but I don't know. Do your research if you're super sensitive. So the next product that I've been really loving is this Pixi by Petra Sheer Cheek Gel. This is the color Natural. You can typically find this at Target, but I don't know if Target is still selling the cheek gels or not, but if not, you should be able to find this on their website. So you get, this is a pretty small bottle actually, but it's like a blush. And I am also wearing this today. I don't know if you guys can see it. You can probably see it more in person than on camera, but That's what it looks like. It's really natural. I don't really notice, there might be a little sheen in there, like a little bit of sheen in there, but not chunky glitter or anything. But it's just kind of like a nice cheek stain. I always kind of gravitate towards this during the summer because it just leaves like a really nice stain. I don't know if you guys can even like see that on my hand. But just like, it's like a natural, like the name of it, natural cheek glow tint thing. Really like it. I usually just squeeze a little bit on my hand and then take my brush and then just kind of put it on like that. I have dotted on my face before, but I find that it's easier to squeeze like a little bit on my hand and then work my brush into it, like really work it into the brush bristles and then kind of like stipple it onto my face. I feel like I get more of like a natural effect like that. It doesn't look as patchy and all that kind of stuff. And I like wearing this when I have like really bad breakouts around my cheek area because I feel like it doesn't emphasize them like as badly. If the breakouts are super bad, I usually just skip blush altogether because they get super emphasized by blush. But I feel like this doesn't really emphasize them too bad. So I like it. It's really good, and it's a little pricey. Like Pixie is like borderline drugstore to high-end prices, but you know. Alright, so for eyes, I'm wearing this, pretty much everything that I've mentioned makeup-wise is on my face today. For eyes, I am wearing the Urban Decay Naked 3, and this is what I've been wearing a lot recently, like this month, the past couple months. This is, I know this is like an old palette, this is like their tin type packaging. But this is like, I think one of their first warmish tone palettes that they went for. This one compared to the Naked Heat actually looks really cool tone, and I actually did a really cool toned look today. I used, what did I use? I used this gold color, I used this matte mauve color, this other matte mauvey light pink color, and this white color which is like borderline matte. Looks like it has a little sheen to it. Yeah, Nooner. I use Nooner, Limey, Stranger, and I can't read the gold one. The writing is like getting faded, but anyway, I can list the colors that I used on my eyes down below. But I use this one, this black heart, this sparkly. I use this to top my eyeliner off, but you get a brush, as far as I know. You usually typically get a brush in this palette. It's a little double-ended brush. You get like a flat side. This brush is like really dirty. I need to clean it. Get a flat side and kind of like a fluffier flat side. It's not super fluffy, but you get a little bit of a fluffier side. You get a nice mirror in here. The packaging feels super sturdy. I don't mind the plasticky type packaging. I know when Urban Decay started doing that, everyone was like, I like their velvet packaging better, but I don't mind this. This is pretty good. This is my sister's, and she's letting me borrow it because I was like, I don't really have cool tone shadows, but I don't wear them very often. And she was like, here, just borrow this. So I was like, okay, cool. So I really have been liking this, and if you like rosy, pink, cool toned shadows, you could check this out and see if you like it, see if you're interested. It's really good. Urban Decay is my favorite eyeshadow formula typically. I typically trust Urban Decay's eyeshadow formula more than anyone else's. So when I'm looking at like new shadow colors, I'm typically looking at Urban Decay. Alright, and then for lashes this month, I've worn this in a video before. I love just using what I have, so you see a lot of repeat stuff from me, but I love using what I have. So these are the L'Oreal Voluminous Base, which I love this all the time. Like, I use this all the time. This is really awesome. It's one of those white primers, but it's not so white that's like a pain in the butt to cover. You know, like back in the day when they did white primers, you like had to like, whew, they were so hard to cover up. This is one of those that it looks white, but once it starts drying down, it doesn't, you know, it's not really super hard to cover up. So love this. I think it makes a huge difference. I really feel like removing my makeup is easier when I'm wearing this. I don't know why. It just feels easier when I'm wearing this. And I feel like it kind of gives me like a nice good base to work with to get nice full lashes. I got really lucky in the lash department. I have pretty long lashes and pretty like decently full lashes, but yeah, I don't wear fake lashes or anything. I can't be bothered with that. So I really like this to just really enhance them. Plus, I don't know, it's just so much easier to take your eye makeup off when I'm wearing this. Like, I don't know what it is or why. And then what I paired it up with today and what I've been really loving, this is kind of like something a little different. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Colored Mascara, and I think, what is this called? Burgundy. This is the burgundy one. I like this because, just so you know, the primer wand looks just like this. I should have shown you guys, but just so you know, it looks just like this one, the normal voluminous lash wands. Natural haired bristle brush wands, and kind of fluffy a little bit, but not so fluffy that you can't work with it, like that's like you have a learning curve to work with it, but just enough to kind of, for me anyway, just enough to kind of be easy to work with. But anyway, this is a burgundy color. I really like this because it's just something fun, something different from black and brown and all that kind of stuff, and I'm wearing this all over my lashes today with the primer, and it's not like an obvious thing like, oh wow, you're wearing burgundy mascara. It's like just something that, you know, it just makes it a little different, a little fun. If you're someone who loves makeup and beauty, you may really like this. And I really like, because I have hazel eyes, I really like wearing purples and golds and stuff like that because I feel like they just really bring out my eyes in color anyway. So yeah, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, but yeah, it's not like crazy different. I think you would have to look pretty closely to notice it was like a burgundy mascara, but it's something that's just like, you know, someone's like, ooh, they're wearing something a little different on their eyelashes, and it just looks pretty. Like, you can't put your finger on it, but it looks pretty. Kind of one of those type products. So love stuff like this. It's fun for me. Oh, I'm so out of breath because I'm sick with a cold and I'm pregnant on top of it. And my kid is smashing me, and it's like so hard to breathe. And then, alright, so for skincare favorites that I've really been loving, of course, this Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This stuff is so good. I wish drugstore would like make a dupe for this, like Neutrogena or someone would make a dupe for this that is fragrance free, because this doesn't have fragrance in it, and all the drugstore ones that I see have fragrance in them, so it's like super annoying. It's like, ugh. But this is like pretty good. I want to say this is only 20 bucks, but I got this for Christmas, and it's a really big jar. You get quite a bit in here. I think it's very generous for a cleansing balm. Some of the cleansing balms are like just those little jars, but this is really good stuff. I think it's totally worth the price tag if you're looking for a good cleansing balm that is fragrance free. I think this is totally worth the price tag, and I definitely would be repurchasing this once I run out, or even before I run out, because I have a little gift card I need to use, and I may use it on this. So yeah, this is super awesome. I mostly just kind of use it in my eye area to break up a lot of the eye makeup that I wear, and then I'll just kind of spread it around my face. You can get your face wet and emulsify it, and that's really nice too. It doesn't feel drying or stripping. It doesn't feel super greasy, but I do the double cleanse method anyway, so I use this to remove my makeup and then I cleanse my face. So I don't use this strictly by itself. If you had super dry skin and you don't really wear makeup that much, you probably could and be fine. But I don't. I use a double cleanse method with this. Alright, and then for hydrating, I have been really loving this Hada Labo Tokyo Skin Plumping Gel Cream, and this stuff is super awesome. I got this on Amazon, but the price like hiked up like crazy. I'm like almost pretty much out of it. I'm kind of scraping it. The price on it like went up like crazy. It used to be cheaper than the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream for sensitive skin, the fragrance-free one. It used to be cheaper than that, but now it's like pretty close to being the same price right now. So I may find a different Hada Labo gel cream. I know a lot of them are pretty similar. There's one in like a gold packaging that everyone really likes, and they say it's better than the American version. I think technically this is the American version, and they have like a Japanese version of it. But this stuff is really good, fragrance-free. I love putting this on damp skin to kind of seal in the water and prevent transepidermal water loss, and I really like it. It's really awesome, really lightweight, doesn't feel greasy or anything like that because it's a nice gel cream formula. It's really, I love this stuff, but the price is like, I'm like, this used to be cheaper than Neutrogena, so, you know. Alright, and then my last favorite type thing that, oh my gosh, I think I will definitely repurchase this once this is out. This is a huge bottle. I don't know, oh, you get 140 milligrams and 140 grams in this, so yeah, you get quite a bit in here. This is the Nivea's Sun Super Water Gel, SPF 50 PA 3+. This is a Japanese, Korean, I think this is technically Japanese, sunscreen. And I also ordered this on Amazon, and I really love this stuff. I don't notice a fragrance in it, and I don't think it has any fragrance, but again, just kind of do your research on it. But this stuff is so awesome. This is a really nice, lightweight, I'll show you it. Let me see. Let me put it on a hand that doesn't have makeup on it. This is a really nice, lightweight sunscreen. If you're someone who really hates sunscreen, or like, you know how American sunscreen, like typically a lot of American sunscreen feels so greasy and heavy. This one doesn't. I think American sunscreens are getting better. I saw that Coppertone came out with a gel sunscreen, so I may try that. That way I could just go pick it up at the store instead of ordering this. But this stuff is really awesome. If you can get it on Amazon and you have Amazon Prime, oh my gosh, this stuff is amazing. I love it. So this is what it looks like. It's just a really nice lightweight gel sunscreen. It's super awesome if you have oily skin, or even if you have dry skin. Japanese, Korean sunscreens tend to have, well, any type of sunscreen usually tends to have alcohol in it, but they use the alcohol to stabilize the ingredients of the sunscreen. But if you're someone who is super, super sensitive to alcohol, you may want to look into like a mineral sunscreen, because this is a chemical sunscreen. Or if you're super sensitive to chemical sunscreens, then you may not like this because this one is chemical, but you may enjoy mineral sunscreens more. But this one is really good. I really like it. It does feel like a little tacky and sticky, but I use like a hydrating lotion sunscreen type thing to kind of seal this in, and I don't notice the sticky tackiness with it or anything like that afterwards. And doesn't burn my eyes. I put this all over my face, my eyes, my neck and chest and all that kind of stuff, and doesn't burn my eyes or anything. I don't think it's waterproof. I think they do have a waterproof version, but it costs a little bit more money on Amazon. Amazon's prices are constantly fluctuating, so they're constantly going up and down. But the waterproof version, I think, costs a little bit more, and it wasn't, I'm not really using it as a sunscreen to like go to the pool or anything or work out in. I'll get a waterproof sunscreen for that on its own. This is just my daily sunscreen, skincare type thing. Sorry about the voice change. It's like going through puberty. So this is just my daily sunscreen type thing. So yeah, that was all my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed and found it helpful. I tried to be quick because I really like giving you guys details, but I know attention span and, you know, your time is valuable, so I try to kind of give you quick quick reviews, quick reasons why I like these things. But if you have any questions, you can leave me a comment down below, or if you have any recommendations for me, or if you love this stuff too, anything you want to let me know, you can leave me a comment down below. But otherwise, hope you enjoyed, hope you found it helpful, and as always, live life in full bloom, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!